Hello, Casper. We're back with another Monday update and rant. And what is going on? Okay, let's start off with some good and bad news. Alright, well, the frequent FAQ video is not done, but that means I only have 3 more segments to do. Yeah, editing that is a bit difficult because I need to create animations, then I need to create content in Photoshop and then create it in such a way that I can then enter it and edit it in later through the editing software. So even if it might just be one splash page, it'll be various segments and parts of that splash page where they come in later in increments and stuff. And yeah, editing, yeah, it takes time, and there's lots of parts and things. Whew. Okay, so edit Twitch music. Yes, we are pretty good on that. We got about 2.5 hours of music that I ripped off of YouTube and then turned into an MP4 file and then is run as a background element. And yay, that's how that goes. So we need to format for partners. One thing I ran into is creating a nice little like display for me and 1 or 2 other people to be making things on camera. The thing is, the video chat functionality for the Hangouts do not allow you to be in multiple Hangouts. The problem we run into there is that we have to have one central Hangout where we can hear them talking, and it's complicated. So I end up having to run like 2 or 3 different chat functions, and each one has its own format, different video size, and so yeah, I need to make a bunch of layouts or try and figure out some way to make the layouts uniform in a way that is nice to look at, and we're going to work on that. So the giveaway props, let's see how we're doing with those. Obviously we've made progress in here. It's not as nearly as much as I would have done, but this is a huge transitionary phase where I'm doing lots of things off camera. Just setting things up can take like half a day, I believe, yeah, half a day of just screwing around with new programs, learning Nightbot, DeepBot. I still need to learn so much more in order to be of any use. I'm really happy with the progress I'm making, but it is of course going to take its toll in places I would normally be productive. That's what it takes to learn how to do things, is that you need to sacrifice your productivity in other areas in order to achieve growth. Okay, so that brings us into this test streaming. Yeah, it went pretty well. I'm going to be streaming weekly from for whenever I can. Well, I should say in the future. That's what I've been doing. I'm investing in all this. One thing that really sucked was I hoped to have a laptop to stream from, but it's becoming very clear that I need a much more powerful machine than the laptop I had in mind, which means I'm going to have to wait to be able to pay for a new kind of beefier computer to accomplish the goals. I'll basically have to get a new computer because I kind of want a new computer for rendering and editing, all those very intense things, and then this will probably end up being my main streaming computer. It gets the job done, but kind of like barely. We run into an issue of running the internet with the video chat and the streaming and then the background programs to get it all done. Yep, that laptop was not going to get the job done, unfortunately. Oh well. I'm hoping to get my goal is by Wednesday have a USB extension with repeaters and things so that I can run the stream out of the cosplay room rather than the living room. We are kind of breaking a rule in our house of no cosplay in the living room, and I hope to rectify that. Also get better audio and have better access to my equipment, because I can't really use my power tools in the living room. It is probably not a good idea. So before I break into any of those kind of more complicated builds, I want to have a proper setup, or a better setup, and all that good stuff. Also scheduling, I'm hoping to have more guests working with me, because the best part of doing streaming is interacting with my friends and other creative people. Yeah, very rewarding in the fact that I'm not sitting in a room for several hours basically by myself watching watching YouTube and listening to streams is not the same as interacting with other people, which is quite refreshing, and I'm looking forward to it. More of that. So if you are watching this video probably Monday at some point, I'm very likely streaming. I'm going to try and stream from 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m. until I just die horribly of being tired. It takes a bit more energy to be on camera than to just kind of be yourself. It just is part of being on camera. You have to use more energy. Otherwise, we shall see. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to be giving you updates weekly on the different props that I'm making and materials through Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook, and all those things. And I'm sure if you're subscribed to any of those social media, you probably see this video more than once, or at least updates more than once. I usually don't post too much about things. I shall see you guys next time. Good times to all. Hey, looks like you made it all the way to the end. If you're interested in more new tutorials, con coverage, and other cosplay shenanigans every week, hit that sub button to get it delivered hot and fresh to you.